just Sydney here. I'm not sure if and when this footage will ever surface, but I wanted to start a new secret vlog series of our journey to pregnancy. So we celebrated our first wedding anniversary September 10th, and we decided that we were going to try to start conceiving. And this is quite literally just the first month. That was just a few weeks ago, and this is kind of the first opportunity, if you will, to have become pregnant, to have felt pregnant. I love the British expression when you fall pregnant. But anyways, so I just went to good old Walmart and picked up a couple pregnancy tests. I'm in a really weird moment. I've been fine about it all day, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even articulate it. Basically, obviously, I'd be absolutely floored if the first time we actually try, we conceive. I know the likelihood of that is pretty slim, and I understand that, and I didn't think it would be, I don't want to say an issue, it's not an issue, but I didn't think it would worry me or bother me or anything if I didn't fall pregnant in the first month. And I'm still okay with it, but it just hitting a little differently right now, where I'm kind of I really I can't say that I feel pregnant, because I don't, not really. And then obviously a lot of early pregnancy signs are the same as period signs. So your boobs hurt and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm expecting it to be negative. I think I'm kind of telling myself it's going to be negative so that it's not a big deal. I got all dark. Yeah, I'm pretty regular. So I've been on an app for, oh my god, 13, 14 years tracking my period. And sometimes it can be off by a couple of days, but other than that, I'm pretty consistent. So I'm at the point now where technically I can start my period tomorrow, and then all this would be for naught, but that's okay. I would say I'm gonna need them anyways. I'm probably just gonna buy a pack of strips and not, spend hundreds of dollars on fancy tests, but just for this time I thought I would. Now, I have had an idea in the works of, how to announce it to Scott, and I've seen so many little cute daddy reveals and all that jazz, and I have one in my head, and I have not quite been able to formulate it, if that makes sense. Scott is big on coding, and so I was trying to come up with some fun little creation code, but for a shirt, I should say that, for a shirt. So I got him a shirt today just at Walmart. I didn't want to use one of his really good ones, and so I think you'll like this one. It's actually super soft, and it's a v-neck, because my husband is very particular about his t-shirts. So I'm going to Cricut a shirt for him, and I feel like I'm just gonna make it at soon, even if it's negative this time around, just so I can have it and not have to worry about it and think about it too much. But yeah, still working on the finer points of what it's gonna read, but I might also just do dad jokes loading, because I think that'd be fun too. But yeah, I just thought I would kind of share that, and if you're seeing this, then we're pregnant. But I don't imagine it's gonna happen that fast, but if it does, I would be mighty grateful. I'm mighty happy about it. I've talked recently, and I think it was my 5-year, recent to when I'm filming now, not recent for you guys, but I did a 5-year plan video, and I talked a little bit about manifesting, and I just feel it. And I know it sounds really weird to hear, but I don't know, I'm at a point right now where it's just something I want so bad, and I don't even know why I want it so bad, but I do. But I think what's kind of in the back of my mind, something my cousin told me at my wedding, the cousin whose mom, my aunt, passed away a couple years ago, and she went to a medium. She went to medium last June, so it's been over a year since she saw her. And she and my cousin-in-law went, and My cousin was told by my aunt that a baby girl was coming. My aunt told my cousin a baby girl was coming. And that particular cousin isn't very keen on becoming a mom. It's not really something she's given much thought of, so I don't think she's really gonna pursue it. My cousin-in-law, her and my cousin have discussed it, but I don't know if they are actively trying, so I kind of feel like it falls to me. Not falls to me, I obviously want it, but it just makes me more excited. And if I am pregnant and it's a boy, I'm obviously gonna be just as happy. But I know there's no real quote-unquote timeline for psychics and mediums and stuff, and I know lots of people think it's a crock of shit, and I totally get it. I'm not somebody who's overly involved in that. I do think it's really cool. I've done tarot cards a few times and kind of felt a little something, so my aunt was really into it, and that's why I'm into it. Or at least why I'm hopeful with it. So anyways, I feel like this is baby girl, and I would be so thrilled if it was. But yeah, didn't expect this. I now have to pull it together, drive home, and do some marking. So I don't know when we'll chat again, but we'll see. Now we wait. I think I have to make a tea. I think I have to Scott's on a meeting. I'm gonna make a cup of tea while I have my Fitbit timer going. I couldn't wait. I was gonna wait until tomorrow morning because I thought, hey, I might start tomorrow morning, but I couldn't wait. So we'll see. Okay. I am shaking. I totally have marking I need to do, but he's out tonight. Okay. He's out tonight. He's going to Toronto, play a game with his buddies. I'll have to find my cricket and oh, I know where my cricket is, but I'll put my cricket out. I'll try and make it tonight. I was totally supposed to film a video to put up today because I've been so behind with back to work. Oh my god. My best friend's gonna kill me because I'm gonna make her wait a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, I have to compose myself. Alright, time to see what happens. No!
I mean, no.
What does it say?
You're actually pregnant? Wow. First try.
Hey,
Good morning.
how you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry to bother you, but like his new shirt.
You're pregnant already? Oh my god, congratulations!
All right, we have a surprise.
Okay. What's it say? Expecting little pumpkin. Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Hello. This is, I don't know if this is the second installment of these videos or if I'm kind of like clumping them together. I'm not sure. You will know better than I will. But today is Saturday, October 14th. I am 6 weeks and a couple days. And all I have to say is holy hell, fatigue is real. Oh my God. There is so much time between filming. I don't think I filmed last since I found out I was pregnant. We've since told my dad, Scott's mom and dad. His grandfather was with his mom when we told her, because we just did it over FaceTime. Same with my dad. We told his dad in person. So technically his dad was the first to know in the family. I FaceTimed my best friend the next morning at like 6:30 and she was up with her daughter and husband just watching. I don't know if they had Bluey on or if they had something on. And I was like, it'll be really quick, just answer my call. Because like, why would you FaceTime someone at 6:30 in the morning? And I was like, answer my call. And I was wearing a Scott shirt that I made for him. So I've since made a shirt for me, which is what we used to tell my dad and Scott's mom. And it says, expecting a little pumpkin, and it has a little pumpkin with little feet in it. And I ended up not telling the whole family at Thanksgiving because I was still just a little bit nervous. I told Scott's siblings. I was kind of not sure if and when I was going to share with them. Not if, obviously it was when. But when we went up on the Friday, dinner was basically a charcuterie board, so I couldn't eat it. But we had a brie, and so I was like, hey, I'm like, can you save a little piece for me so I can scorch it in the oven so it's safe for me to eat? Because I'm pregnant. And then, so his two sisters were there, and then my eldest sister-in-law and her husband, I told at Scott's aunt's. And that was very exciting. Her first response was, good, I've been boxing stuff up for you. That was good. And then I was fine telling her because it was like a super casual, again, over a charcuterie board where it's like what's safe for me to eat. But I don't know what it is, but like when I gave my brother-in-law a big hug, I was standing on the couch when he came around. I gave him a hug. I like lost it. I lost it. And because I didn't want to tell people, I was kind of like, oh shit, what do I do? So kind of deflected a little bit. I have my first call with my doctor on Monday. So I booked it like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. But she's still in Mississauga. And I obviously can't just drop everything and go down there with working. So I asked if she does like phone, say interviews. Oh my God, if she did phone calls, and she does. So I haven't booked for like my lunchtime. So I gotta write down a few things of like prenatal that I'm taking, and so the vitamins that I'm taking, and figuring out what gives. Because at this point, like, she's not gonna continue being my family doctor because she's so far. I don't go to my family doctor all that often. Like, I'm not a regular visitor of that kind of office. So I would like to get someone closer to home, but I also need to figure out, I would like to move to a doctor that I can stay with, right? I ideally would like to have me, baby, and Scott at the same clinic. But he, like me, doesn't go to the doctors very often, so he's kind of indifferent, doesn't really care. But right now, the big question is which hospital I want to deliver at. And in order to figure that out, that will help determine the doctor I choose to kind of move to their clinic. It'll also help me figure out which group of midwives I'm going to work with. But because I'm still like brain exploding, I figured I'll have my doctor's appointment, see what she needs from me, see what I need to do. They tend to do, I think, ultrasounds between 6 and 8 weeks. So if she gives me a requisition for that, I'll just book one for whatever range she gives me. But two things that I picked up today when I was doing some errands. And again, I just vlogged for that vlog, so you might be able to put two and two together. But I picked up my very first baby piece. I am trying to figure out how I want to do a baby announcement. And I was gonna get just a plain white onesie. Could not, for the life of me, get one single onesie from Old Navy. they had all these packs, which are awesome, but I'm not spending $65 on a pack right now. It's just not a thing. And there's some for 30, but they were too big, and I was like, I just want one, just one. So I ended up finding this. It was actually on sale. So it's usually $12.99. I got it for $9, and again, we don't know what we're having, so I'm trying to find something gender neutral. And because I couldn't find white, I got this. It's so little. So I planned on doing an iron-on for it, but because it's ribbed, I don't know how well it's going to work, and so I don't really want to wreck it because it's cute. So I think what I might just do is when I take the image, I might just put it in Canva and then kind of put the words on it that way, because I'm gonna have my oh you can't see it, I'll have one of the letter boards in the display. So yeah, so that was really cute. It's very tiny. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then I think my best friend still has her copy of What to Expect When You're Expecting. I know some people find it handy, some people don't. I've taken a couple books out of the library, and one of them is like Canadian Mom's Guide to Pregnancy, something along those lines. So I kind of feel like that might be the equivalent of it. So if she doesn't have it, I might just stick with that. If she does have it, obviously I'm gonna borrow it. But one of the things that I kind of wanted to have was some sort of journal. Because obviously this style is not working for me, and I wanted something that was a little bit more guided and a little bit more informative. And so I got the What to Expect Pregnancy Journal and Organizer, the all-in-one pregnancy diary. Keep track of it all: memories and milestones, appointments and symptoms, birth plan and registry wish lists, and then getting ready for baby and all things postpartum. And it's purple, so that makes me happy. So I was torn between this one and another one, which just left my mind, but I literally like flipped through them, I kid you not, like 3 times each to kind of compare and figure out. I did like some of the prompts in the other one better, because these ones, like for each week, it says like how I'm feeling physically, emotionally. There's like a baby fact or a mom fact, and then it says goals, and there's a little bit more writing space, and like that's it. That's all you can have for that 1 week. So I can obviously put like Polaroid photos or things in there, or tape stuff, and then every month, or the end of the month, here I'll just pick up random one, so like month 5, there's some information, some memories and milestones, photo spot, to-do list, symptoms, and again questions, which are really nice. And then on some of them I feel like it had like partners, memories, and milestones. My husband's not going to do this. He might do it if I ask him, like I might have to write it if he just dictates to me, but he will not pick this up and filling it out. But that's okay. It ain't his style. I understand that. So yeah, I kind of wanted this to, it's small enough I can just chuck it around with me, and since most people in the family know now, I can not have to hide it, which will be nice. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. I will do like a full like first trimester type video, so I'm gonna kind of gather my thoughts about what to include in those. I've been watching Zoella and her second pregnancy, and obviously I followed her first and other people's first and second, so I'll kind of take my cue from that to figure out what I'm going to do. So I know a lot of people will write notes on their phone as to how they're feeling and other thing that kind of jumped out at them. But like I said, I've got a couple apps that I'm following, and one of them is really fun because you can change the theme of baby size, and it's got, so it's the Ovia pregnancy that gives you the options. So you have fruits and vegetables, which is kind of like the go-to of most apps, Parisian bakery, fun and games, or weird but cute animals. So the fruit and vegetable for my 6 weeks and 3 days is a Maine blueberry. For the Parisian bakery, baby is the size of a chocolate chip. The fun and game option is like a firecracker, little firecracker style. And then the weird but cute animal, this is a ladybug. It says, or ladybird if you're across the pond. So I've thoroughly been enjoying that size comparison, because I think I've just had some funky ones. So I don't know if I can go back in time to see what the previous weeks were, or if I need to like maybe change my due date to go back and find them. But they were so cute, and I like love the variety. So every week when it changes, I like sit through and go through all 4 of them. But yeah, we are looking like a little dinosaur, and it's very, very cute. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm gonna stop talking now. Alright guys, I'm gonna sign off here, because otherwise I am just going to keep rambling, because that's where I'm at right now. So I would love you to leave you, and I will have another super secret pregnancy vlog, I'm sure, soon. See ya.